Finally, when she had finished ranting, he leaned forward, tapped the legal documents on his desk, and said, "I'd recommend you leave before you embarrass yourself any further." That's when it happened. She collapsed into the chair, her face going pale. For the first time in her life, she looked defeated. "This isn't fair," she whispered. I crossed my arms. "Neither is trying to steal a house from your own brother." She looked up at me, tears brimming in her eyes. "But I already told people the house was mine. I made plans." I tilted my head. "That sounds like a you problem." She opened her mouth, then closed it again. And that's when I knew, she had finally realized it. She had lost the calm before the storm. For a few days, my sister went silent. No phone calls, no texts, nothing. I thought maybe, just maybe, she had finally accepted defeat. I should have known better. Because when people like her lose, they don't just walk away. They find new ways to twist the knife. And my sister, she was about to go lower than I ever thought possible. The parents get involved. It started with my parents. They showed up at my place, my house, early one morning, knocking like it was still theirs to enter. I considered ignoring them, but I knew they wouldn't leave. So, I opened the door. My mom looked at me like I had betrayed her. "How could you do this to your sister?" I let out a dry laugh. "Are you serious?" "She's family," my dad muttered, shaking his head. "You're really going to kick her out over some technicality?" I stared at them, trying to wrap my head around the sheer audacity of what they were saying. "A technicality," I repeated. "She tried to steal my house." "She didn't steal it," my mom snapped. "We gave it to her." "And you never had the right to give it away," I shot back. "Do you even hear yourselves? You tried to hand over something that never belonged to you." They didn't respond, because deep down, they knew I was right. But then my mom tried another angle. She softened her voice, sighed like she was the real victim here, and said, "Look, your sister made a mistake, okay? But you don't have to punish her for it. Just let her stay." I almost laughed in her face. "Let her stay," I repeated. "In my house." "Yes," my dad said, crossing his arms. "It's not like you're married or have kids. You don't need all this space." Oh, so that's what this was. They had decided that I didn't deserve the house. That my sister, the golden child, needed it more than I did. And they expected me to just let it happen. I took a deep breath, feeling my blood boil. Let me make something very clear. She is never setting foot in this house again. Now comment update to tag you on part 3.